Welcome back to another live stream. Today is winter, day 23. Hello Kay, good to see you and good to hear from you in chat. To start out, what we're gonna do is just kind of take a look at the day. Today will be a danger in the deep run. It is a super luck day as we just saw right there. So we want to spend as much time as we can in the mines. I don't know exactly how far we will be able to get in just one day's time. We're at floor 10 right now. Hello honey cakes in chat, good to hear from you. But we're on floor 10 right now. Last time on day 22, we made it down to floor 10 just at the end of the day. The one thing that is kind of cool now is we're all caught up with videos now. So my most recent video was day 22, and now we're live streaming day 23 here. Hello there, hey there. And yeah, so we'll be starting on floor 10. I doubt I can make it all the way to floor 120 in one day, but we'll see. Today is Leia's birthday. We do have to get quite a few more hearts with her, so we'll definitely be giving her a gift. But I think that's really the only important thing to take care of today. Let's just real quick take a look at the beach. I do believe we don't have any new fish here, but in order to get new fish to spawn here the next day, I will have to harvest all of these and rebait them. But we still have about 4 more checks if we skip this one. So I'm thinking it's not worth it to come all the way to the beach here. What we could do is use a warp totem and then a warp totem mountain after checking them, but I'm not really sure. What we can do is compare the amount of time it takes and see if the time loss is that bad. If it's not that bad, then it's probably worth it to do it, but I'll show you kind of something I do to test things like that, test how much time they take. So obviously we don't need to, like, once we do the day for real, we'll put all of this stuff in chests and whatnot, but we probably won't bother with the animals today. We probably won't bother with the greenhouse or anything, just because we want to spend as much time as we can at the greenhouse. So the first trial we'll just do the beach. So I will need to go into this chest to grab some coral, craft a warp totem, beach, and we will have to go down to Leia's cottage. And what is pretty nice is, even though, I didn't even know this, but you see we're at 1 heart with her. Usually in order to enter her cottage, you need to have 2 hearts with her, but we have the key to the town. And with the key to the town, we can enter without 2 hearts. We can enter at any time we want, give her a gift for her birthday, and then we'll warp straight to the beach. Keep an eye on the time right now. Of course, even a small distance like this, it's worth it to spawn the horse and go down. And then I would bring bait, of course, and then bait the crab pots. And then I'd warp straight to the mountain. And it looks like we'll be able to get there a little bit before 7 a.m. And then we'll have only about like 50 minutes total time loss, but plus probably another 10 minutes for putting stuff in our chests. And then real quick, we'll just try that one more time, but this time without going to the beach. So as usual, we're starting off the same way as we just did. And then I will craft just a warp totem mountain this time, because we might skip the beach, but no matter what, we are having to give Leia a gift today because we are very much in need of friendship points with her, so that's a must, especially since it's her birthday today. And we will have an iridium goat cheese, I believe, to give her. So after we give her a gift, we would warp to the mountain. And looks like we do save a decent amount of time. That could be the difference in the minds of like 1 or 2 floors, but since the checkpoints are every 5 floors, it probably doesn't make too much of a difference. The cost is only about 10-20 in-game minutes, and about whatever the cost of a beach warp totem is, which isn't that big of a deal, so we probably should go to the beach and cycle those crab pots there. But other than that, and giving Leia a gift, I think those are the only 2 objectives we have before heading to the mines. And we just also have to make sure we have everything we need to bring with us. So I think we can just go ahead and give the day a go. I will load in, make sure I start recording the footage. Last time I accidentally forgot to record, so I gotta make sure, hit the record button. It's recording just the gameplay now. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and start. So I think I'll use a magic rock candy, just because the only other time we'd use it is in Skull Cavern, and I think the Danger in the Deep mines will have a little bit more radioactive ore than Skull Cavern does, so it's probably better to use it in Danger in the Deep here in this situation. Also just for fun, I guess, because I don't know. It'll be cool if we can make it all the way to floor 120. I don't think we will be able to. I really have no idea how far we'll be able to make it, but we'll see. We'll try to make it as far as we can. Just gonna quick stack to all of these chests here, and I need to make a warp totem mountains, but I also will need to make a beach, so I'll have to go back to that anyway. I'm not gonna bother cycling the animal products because it doesn't really matter that much. We are trying to get to the mines as fast as possible here, so try not to spend too much time. Let's see. The beach forageables go in this chest. Got a rainbow shell. And now we gotta figure out what we want to bring with us. I'm not sure if I want to bring the hoe or not. I might bring it just in case. If we get inventory problems, we can always drop it off at the chest at the mines. I will go into my shed because the jades are ready, so that's a little bit important to do. What else? Oh yeah, the coral. I'm gonna go ahead and just move this coral into this chest, so it's easy to craft. So now we need a warp totem for the beach, and then to the mountains. I will probably want some bombs. It looks like I don't really have any bombs stockpiled, but I'll grab some ores as well, just in case. I forget how many crab pots I have. I'm just going to bring my whole fishing rod, because we have the chest at the mines, so I'm not too worried about inventory space or anything. Then, is there anything else here that we want? I'll bring the staircases just in case. we need to skip any floors. I'll try to use as little as I can, but we'll see. I don't think we want the Galaxy Sword for any reason. I'll grab the Master Slingshot, maybe craft some explosive ammo. Is there any reason I would want the Galaxy Sword? I don't think so. But I'll leave it at the mind chest just in case. We'll use the Iridium Cheese. If we use both Magic Rock Candies, then we'll need something that doesn't give a food buff to heal us. We also have the Cave Carrots. So between those, that should be plenty. Everything else here can probably leave. I won't need the crab cakes anymore because we're gonna have the Magic Rock Candy food buff. So everything in here is fine now. And then Solar Essence, Void Essence for crafting bombs with. I could make a Monster Musk. I'm trying to think if I would want that for any reason. Probably not. I probably just want to get down fast. I don't need to farm any monsters, so I won't worry about that. Magma Caps could be good for healing, but we have plenty of healing stuff. And then nothing from here. We'll craft some explosive ammo. Now, we have 212 iron bars. Our limiting factor here is the coal, but we can buy more coal from Clint. That's only 30 ammo, not a whole lot, but it's probably worth a try. Why not? I haven't really used explosive ammo all that much, but I know it is pretty good. And then we have a little bit of gold ore, not a whole lot, but I guess that's okay. I'll bring just a bit of it because I do need to save some for more bars. And speaking of that, I could also craft a few crystallariums for more jades and whatnot. I'm not sure if I need that gold for anything more. I'm gonna leave it for now just in case, because for year 2 we might want to craft some more iridium sprinklers. I'm not sure yet, but I do like to have a good stockpile just in case. So I think we should be pretty good. I know this part takes a little bit long here, just making sure we've got everything to go. The ginger is one of the most important things, because if we get to the floors with the Putrid Ghosts and they inflict that nausea debuff, we can use the ginger to remove that, and definitely will come in handy. So the one thing we do need is a goat cheese for Leia, which is in my other chest, so I will have to grab that. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do one more restart of the day, just so I can, rather than going back and forth between all the chests, I just go from these chests, grab what I need, move on to these chests, and so on, rather than going up and down and all around back and forth, because it doesn't take a whole lot of time going from chest to chest, but it does take a little bit of time. So what I will do is finish grabbing everything we need. I'm going to take a screenshot of the inventory, and then it'll go much faster. That's kind of the way I found to do this a little bit more efficiently. Just grab everything I need, and then I'll take a screenshot so that I can just look at it and go way faster when grabbing everything. So I think I don't need anything else. This is for Leia. We don't want the dwarf scrolls. I'll bring the cherry bombs, sure, why not? And then We just want gold ore because we don't have any coal left. I crafted all the explosive ammo. Okay, so take a quick screenshot. It's giving me trouble since I'm in full screen mode, but just 1 second. Okay, so this should go way faster now. So we're gonna load in and be able to pick all the items we need super quickly. So I'm going to restart the recording. The recording is rolling, so we're all good there. And we'll get started. So eat everything right off the bat here, so we get the speed buff right away. It is a super luck day, so from this chest, pulling up my screenshot right now, we needed the fishing rod for the crab pots. We want the bombs and the staircases. Anything else? I don't think so. I'm gonna move the life elixirs. And we'll probably find green algae, so we could technically take that with if we wanted to. I'm grabbing the 2 magic rock candies. I'm going to put away those. Grab the cheese. Grab a goat cheese for Leia. It is her birthday. Anything else here? I don't believe so. I don't want the crab cakes anymore. So anything that I need to dump into my chests, let's put in the bottom right corner here, just to make sure I don't have anything unnecessary on me. So everything else we want to keep, right? Don't need the stone, don't need the coffee, don't need the dwarf scrolls. Okay, that looks fine. So the monster drops one into this chest. I will grab some solar essences for crafting mega bombs, some void essences as well, and nothing else from this chest. Do I have to go to my winter chest? I don't think so. I don't think there's any reason to go into that chest. The dwarf scrolls, I do put in that chest, but I'm just going to put it in here for now, because I don't want to walk all the way over that chest. I will have to make one quick stop at this chest to grab some coral, so I can craft a warp totem to the beach, and I'll craft a warp totem to the mountains as well. From this chest, I want to grab some gold ore. I don't really need the stone, so I'll put that elsewhere. And the other thing I did need to craft was... Oh, we're getting a glitch here. Seems like there's some glitch where I can't open the crafting bench. I might have to restart the day once again here. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm right-clicking right here, and it's just not opening. Maybe if I will have to restart the day, because this did cost quite a bit of time, but... yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. That's interesting. Let's see if restarting the... I mean, I'm sure restarting the day will fix it, but... That's a very interesting little bug there, I guess. Don't know if I've experienced that before, but... Anyway, we're re-recording the day once again here. This time due to that little bug there, but not a big deal. It must have been something with the order I was opening the chests in or something, maybe pressing like some inputs too fast or something. I don't know, but it's all good. Not too worried about it. We didn't get far into the day anyway. So anyways, the more I do this, the quicker I'll get at it, right? So fishing rod, sword, just in case. And then everything else in here was fine. I did move the life elixirs. Put those away. Grab some magic rock candies. Grab the... Or put away the crab cakes. Grab the iridium cheese. Grab the goat cheese. What else? What else? Don't think anything else from here. Now, once again, let's just quickly move all the stuff I need to take care of down here, just so I don't forget about anything. The ginger is going to be used for clearing a debuff in the mines with the Putrid Ghost, so I'm going to keep those on me. If we get the nausea debuff, it'll get rid of it if we eat one, so that's the reason I'm keeping the gingers on me. I'm just going to drop off the dwarf scrolls in here because I don't want to run all the way to that chest. That's a big time loss right there if we do that. Probably not that much, but, you know, any little save we can get will give us more time at the mines for the danger in the deep, so every little bit is worth it. Let's go ahead and just put that coral in the other chest. And I'll craft the warp totems now. One of each here, and then I did craft some explosive ammo. Trying to find that. There it is. Okay. And now drop off the coral. Oh. That's the one thing I forgot. The master slingshot. I need to pull my screenshot back up. I'm not following it. Okay. So we've got the master slingshot here. I have the gift for Leia. That's very important. I need solar essence, void essence. Hello, Arthur and Hippo X then. Good to see you guys in chat there. Good to hear from you. I think that's about it here. I will grab the gold ore for the mega bombs. And I still need to put away the sap. Put away the geode and the stone. I did grab the staircases. Okay, I was afraid I was going to forget that. And I'll put away the coffee. Just stick the coffee in here for now. I don't want to go all the way to the other chest, so let's make sure I have everything we need. So we have things for crafting mega bombs. Good. We have some leftover bombs from whatever it was from. This is for cycling crab pots. Then we have our rings. Let's go ahead and put on the luck rings. We have 2 magic rock candies. We have healing food as cheese and cave carrots as backup if we need. Got the master slingshot. We got ginger. I think we should be good. I don't think there's anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my horse flute now. And we'll just go ahead and head on down to Leia's cottage now. Alright. I'm not going to worry about artifact spots or my fish ponds right now because we want as much time as possible in the mines. So, again, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but with the key to the town, we can just go inside Leia's cottage, even though we only have 1 heart with her. But let's go ahead and see just how much an iridium gift will get for us. It should be about 3 to 4 extra hearts. So now we're at 4 hearts with her, so it was about 3 hearts, so that's pretty good. Not too bad at all. And now we're going to the beach. We will ride the horse just to get down here. Grab the bait, cycle these crab pots. Unfortunately, from this harvest of crab pots, we didn't get any fish we wanted, but that's okay. We do have to keep cycling them though still to eventually get the fish we want. Now we can go ahead and warp to the mountains. We're making pretty good time. Warp on the horse and then head straight to the mines. I'm gonna drop off all of the crab pot junk that we don't want here on us right now. I don't think I'll need the sword, so I'm gonna drop that off here, but I have it just in case. Same with the iridium rod. I don't think I want the hoe necessarily either. But yeah, I really can't think of any reason I would want it. You can dig up the mined ground, but I probably don't need to do that. Got bombs here. Staircases just in case. And the slingshot here. Oh, and a piece of driftwood. Yep. I just noticed it right as you said that, Arthur. Thanks for the heads up there in chat. Alright, I think we're ready to roll. I think. I could be wrong. I could be forgetting something very important, but I don't think so. I think we're good. So I'm going to go ahead. We do have a head start on floor 10 from last time. And alright, so right off the bat here, we just destroy this one. I do like slaying the enemies because we now have a savage ring, and the savage ring combination will give us a speed boost, a +2 speed boost when we slay enemies. Every time I go down a floor, I should switch back to my luck rings just to have better luck on the floors. This floor, luckily that slime debuff wore off, but yeah, you can see I do go pretty quickly. I don't know if I can slay this slime fast enough, but yeah, there we go. So it probably was still worth slaying that slime. Did I run out of coffee? Oh no, I didn't switch back to my savage ring. But anyway, there's a good chance on floors like that, say there's like a quick enemy I can slay, to slay the enemy and get that speed buff from it. So right here, like with the bugs, we'll go ahead and slay the bug. I get the speed buff, and I can go to my next location or whatever it may be faster. The bugs are nice to slay here because they will explode by the rocks. Right here is a little bit worrisome because of the slimes, but that's okay. I will try to slay Duggies because we still need to slay a bunch of Duggies for the monster eradication goal. I'm going to go ahead and lay a bomb down in the middle because we're not having much luck with the enemy strategy here. While we lay down the bomb, let's go ahead and kill this Duggie and go ahead and head down. Radioactive Ore, we'll go for that, of course. Let's go ahead and get a speed boost from here. As you can see, we slayed that Duggie as well, which is nice. Equip these rings for better item pickup. Swap back the rings again. Unfortunately, the radioactive ore node did not blow up with that monster slay, but that's okay. Looks like we got 2 staircases to spawn, but I do need to pick up that radioactive ore. Go ahead and should have swapped for the speed boost, but that's okay. Here's a new type of enemy that we haven't really seen before. This squid sort of thing kind of just flies at you, but shouldn't be too hard to deal with. I'll try to slay them as best as I can over rocks. Slay this guy, get the speed boost. Slay the Duggies because we need to slay Duggies. My inventory is already piling up quite a bit. We did make it 5 floors already, so we got the next elevator, which is nice, I guess. I'm trying to use as few bombs as I can, but sometimes I might get a little stuck here and just it'll be a lot slower if I don't use bombs, so. Alright, we did get a staircase, so let's go ahead and equip these for the item pickup and then head on down. This floor will be nice to bomb. I will go for that radioactive ore, so let's go ahead and make a bomb. And this bug will give us a speed boost. Lay down the bomb and get out of the way. We'll go ahead and get another speed boost from whatever enemy is over here. And unfortunately, we did not get a staircase there. That's alright though. We should. There's enough enemies and rocks on this floor where we shouldn't need to. Okay, there we go. We got a staircase now. So let's just go ahead and go down that. I am a little bit low on health, so we can go ahead and eat some cave carrots. They are the cheap healing item we have right now. Go ahead and head on down. There is a radioactive ore, and of course, along with the goal of the quest, making it down to floor 120, we also want to collect as much radioactive ore as possible. So I will always be going for the radioactive ore nodes. Let's go ahead and just blow this up. I'll probably just tank the damage here while I deal with this squid. And look at that, we did get a way down, so that's good. Alright, it looks like there is a staircase waiting for us. And we might be able to slay that bug next to the radioactive ore. Nope, I just went down. That's okay. Not a big deal. Sometimes if you stand next to a staircase or just really like interacting with anything, and you might like accidentally interact with it, even if your cursor is like way far away, it kind of defaults to what is close to you and interactable with, so I think that's what happened there, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and just skip this floor once we pick up that coral and smash the barrels. We did get lucky, so that's nice. I do want to smash open these barrels though, because I'm not sure exactly where, but I think eventually we can get the iridium needle as a drop from the barrels. I think we maybe have to go a little bit deeper down, but that is definitely a rare drop that I'll be looking for. We can go ahead and slay the bugs here. We are getting a whole lot of miscellaneous items here, so next elevator we get, so floor 25, or even if we wait till 30, I'll probably do a quick head up by the chest and drop some stuff off. Got the staircase. There's a staircase on this floor, so we'll just head over to that. Iridium Needle has a 14% chance of dropping from special slimes in the mines during Keith's challenge. Thank you, Sarah. So it looks like the crates don't drop the Iridium Needle, actually. It's a rare drop from special slimes. And the special slimes are differentiated by, they got like a little star on their head. So if we see one, we'll see one, but if not, it's not that big of a deal. But thank you for that in chat. Let's go for the radioactive ore. There's a bunch of rocks, so it'll be a good opportunity to blow up some rocks here. I don't really need the yam. Yeah, inventory management's a bit tricky here because we're getting a whole bunch of items that we don't necessarily need, but we also don't like wasting items. And the thing that's annoying about squids is they just get knocked back so much. So we're almost forced to just not really slay them right away because they take a few hits. And why am I switching those rings? We're going back down. Okay. Radioactive ore. If we can line up this squid, it'd be great. I don't know if we can, but let's try. It doesn't look like we will. That's okay. The Swift enchantment is pretty nice. Does make mining go quite a bit faster. Let's go ahead and lay a bomb down here. Hopefully this mega bomb will get us a staircase, and it does. Of course we want that coal. And elevator time. Yeah, the elevator is pretty close here, where we can just head up. Got the chest right here. And this doesn't really waste any time since the chest is like pretty much right next to the elevator, so we're not really wasting too much time here. It's 11 a.m. We're making decent time, I think. Let's just get rid of whatever I might not pick any more of. I'll probably get more of all that stuff, but looks like we're getting a bunch of cherry bombs. Probably from the Duggies. I think they dropped them. But I think we should be able to go back down now. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't need the horse flute on me, that's true. Can't call the horse in the mines now, can we? I will try my best to remember to drop that off. Drop that off when we go back up. Alright, monster floor, we're gonna just go ahead and staircase this because that'll take quite a long time to clear all those monsters. The one thing is, if we end the day here, I do want the horse flute while I pass out, but we can just go back up to that chest and grab it before we do, so I'll just have to remember that. There is a nice copper cluster there, but not really necessary. This floor, I'm wondering if I should just skip it. I'm gonna just skip this floor. It's a long floor. There's a good chance we won't get a staircase for a while, so that's why I'm just gonna skip it. This one too, probably. I'll go down and slay the bug and see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. I guess we got lucky there, nice. Yeah, sometimes you just get a lucky ladder right off the bat here. Alright, we're on floor 30 now. This is where it gets a little bit more annoying because these are the darker floors and it's a little bit harder to see. Since there is the elevator right here, we can go ahead and drop off all this stuff. I don't think there's going to be any more bugs now. I could be wrong. There could still be bugs for these 10 floors. I haven't done the, honestly, this is, I haven't done the Danger in the Deep quest, but, like, practiced this, like, min-maxing before. I've done it casually, like, when I've casually played, but that was probably, like, over a year ago, so I don't remember all of this too much, but we'll see. We do get a radioactive here. And the method of keeping it empty, yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, this empty slot number 4 right here comes in handy a lot. I don't know, something about it having the staircase. The one thing with the staircase that's really nice is when I do use a staircase, I don't accidentally place multiple staircases, which is always nice. Ooh, this is the floor with the golems. And yeah, thank you, Arthur. I'll try to remember to drop off that squid ink, because there won't be any more squids. It's also nice for the bombs. Like, I could see why you might want a whole bunch of bombs on you, but then you have like a stack of cherry bombs, a stack of regular bombs, a stack of mega bombs, and then you're shuffling between them. But if you just have one, then you get another inventory spot free. But it's really just a preference thing, I guess. Okay, the one thing that the iridium bands are going to help with here is visibility. Coffee ran out. Oh, I didn't use a magic rock candy, but that's okay. We'll use one magic rock candy when it gets a little bit later. And then we have 2 left in our chest if we want to use both next time. But we're getting pretty good luck without the magic rock candy. Completely forgot about that. I guess time was just going fast. It's probably better to save it for the more difficult floors anyway. Thankfully we can slay these guys pretty quickly. Looks like we did not get a staircase yet. Slay the bug because they slay very quickly. I am just making sure to swap back to these iridium bands just because it's very difficult to see. I will try to blow this dude up. See if we can line them up. Nice, there we go. And we got a staircase as well. Star floor, let's just go ahead and place one in the middle. And it looks like I was wrong there. There are bugs on these floors actually. And I probably should heal. This is a good spot to use a cherry bomb, I think. For the radioactive ore. Just gotta wait for that bomb to explode. And we'll just head down. Ooh, this is a quarry floor. I'll go ahead and slay this stack of slimes right here if I can. Oh, there's a rock in the way. And we got pretty lucky there. Got a ladder down. Another dark floor. Only got 5 more dark floors. Once we get to floor 40, I'll take another elevator trip up. And we should probably be slaying ghosts right now, because I do have the wizard special order to get a ectoplasm, so we probably should take a little bit of extra time and slay the ghosts. Although I won't go too out of my way to do that. And heal. Yep, you're right, you're right. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. Yeah, the one thing about cave carrots is they don't heal a whole lot, so I have to eat a lot of them. I do have the cheese, but it doesn't take in-game time, at the very least, to go through the food eating animation. Let's go ahead and let that blow up. See if we can just slay this ghost. There we go, and head on down. Slay this bug right here. Yeah, these floors are going to be a little bit slower just because I'm going to slay this here for just a speed boost. Another quarry floor, but it shouldn't be bad. But yeah, these floors will be a little bit slower just because they're dark and I need to make sure I can see. Go ahead and eat it. Eat this just to heal up, just in case. Because these skulls, I don't know how much damage they do. There isn't a, what do you call it, radioactive ore node over there, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm a little bit more, my mindset's a little bit more on just getting down fast. Now, I'll eat the magic rock candy around 4 o'clock. The latest time would be 4:40, but I'll give it a little bit earlier than that. It looks like there was a ladder up there. Interesting. Trying way too hard with the pausing every 1 second, so... Saving so-called... I mean, pausing is the way to save time. Without the pausing, I would just be not sure of what I'm doing. Pausing gives time to think, gives time to react to the enemies, and it's almost like a built-in habit for me now, especially with the ring swapping. But definitely saves a lot of in-game time. Of course, real-life time, it takes, makes the run take like twice as long, but that's what the point of min-max is. Alright, I think we can head on down. It's very important for processing info and making sure you have a plan to get through a floor. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Ben Yeager. Thank you for that in chat. Okay, we don't need the squid ink anymore. I just want 1 magic rock candy. I don't think I need that. Probably missed some stuff, but that's okay. Keep this stuff just in case. Alright, now we're on the floors where the jumping mushrooms and spiders and stuff start to spawn. And these guys can get pretty overwhelming, but we'll see how it goes. One nice thing is they drop coal, because they're basically just dust sprite clones. And it looks like we can just head on down right away. Let's just go ahead and mine this manually. I actually want to slay these dust sprites because I like myself some coal. Obviously, we can just buy it from Clint, but this is a pretty good way to farm coal because these dudes drop quite a bit of coal. Now, there's 3 iron nodes right here, so let's go ahead and lay down a bomb. And I think before heading to the next floor, I'll eat a magic rock candy. We did get a staircase, so that's always good. And a bug right here. Oh, forgot. I was thinking it was going to be just a regular elevator floor, and I was like, the next floor, then I'll do the magic rock candy, but I don't know. I want it to heal a little bit more, but I just might as well eat it right now, probably. So that should give us a little bit more luck now. I don't think there's anything in my inventory like spicy eel or crab cakes that I can accidentally eat and override the buff, so I think I'm safe there from making any silly mistake like that. Because the magic rock candy is a food buff, and eating any other food buff will overwrite that. And I am taking a little bit of extra time to slay enemies just because I get the speed bonus from it now. I do have cherry bombs, so let's go ahead and use that up there. I did not get a staircase. Oh, I got a staircase right there. Nice. And the one thing I did forget is my axe. The axe isn't necessary for these floors, but it does help since there are the little logs that I can mine with an axe. But it's all good, because we're not really worried about collecting a whole bunch of wood here. In a situation like this, if I got trapped, it'd be bad, but luckily there was a crate right there that I can just smash open. And I already feel like these floors are going way faster just because of there's a lot more enemies that have a lot less health, like the mushrooms, and even the bats slay kind of quickly. Let's just go ahead and see what's in these barrels. And this floor, I probably should use a staircase. We're having not a whole lot of luck here. You hate the dust devils and the dangerous mines. What are the dust devils? B99, B12. Are those the mushrooms or the spiders, or are they something else? I mean, when I come across it, I'll probably know it, but oh, the shroom thing. Gotcha. I had no idea they were called dust devils. Interesting. Yeah, the mushrooms aren't so bad for me. It's the spiders that I remember kind of there being just like so many of them and hard to deal with. But I don't think those appear until floor 50, which we're about to get to. Whole bunch of bugs there. Go ahead and head on down. Every 10 floors we might as well drop off our stuff because the elevator's just like right there, so why not? We'll probably get more wood, but we'll go ahead and drop it off anyway. Actually, let's go ahead and drop off the red mushroom because we don't need that. Okay. I think we're good to keep going down. Got the coffee buff, so we're good there. And that is the Putrid Ghost. Now, normally, the Putrid Ghosts are one of the most annoying things in these mines because they inflict the nauseating debuff, and the nausea debuff makes it so that you can't eat any food healing items. But if we get that debuff from them, we can use a ginger and heal ourselves. Like as you saw right there, we got the debuff, we eat the ginger, and we're free of the debuff. So that's why the ginger really helps with these mines, because if I didn't have the ginger, I would have the nausea debuff still, and then have to just wait 2 minutes and not heal during those 2 minutes, and I'd probably take enough damage during those 2 minutes where I would just pass out in the mines, or get knocked out. And these spiders have way more health than I remember. I thought it was like the mushrooms where I can just kind of do the smash attack and then they get slayed. Now, I do want to slay the ghost because I still need an ectoplasm. Let's see. The plan is to... I don't really have a plan all that much. I don't think it would be... I think it's probably possible for maybe more experienced min-maxers to reach the bottom in floor 120 in one single day. It's probably possible, especially with staircases, but I'm just sort of going as far as I can without using too many staircases and not using a crazy amount of bombs, just to conserve on resources. And we're making pretty good progress with that in mind. I'm still... Ooh, coffee. Can't forget about the coffee. But yeah, I'm still making decent progress here. Oh yeah, and still trying to go after the radioactive ores and all that. Although I probably could be a little bit more generous with my bomb usage. And even staircase usage, like this floor right here, there's not a whole lot of rocks to blow up, so just use a staircase and go on down. This floor right here, there's a ghost. I do want to slay the ghost. I do want that ectoplasm, so we're gonna go for these mushrooms, get the speed bonus from them, and I'm not gonna worry about the ghost because we got a staircase right off the bat here, so let's just go on down that staircase. And as you can see, the enemies start to pile up quite a bit here, so I do need to keep an eye on my health. But the good thing about the key danger in the deep mines here is you can get quite a bit of enemy drops. Like, look at that. We're already at 63 coal. That's coming from 0. Okay, so this floor, I could just rush down with that staircase there, but I do want radioactive ore, so we'll go ahead and grab the radioactive ore. Should be able to slay this Putrid Ghost with one more smash attack. Nope, not one more smash attack. Wonder if I can use the... I forget how to use the explosives slingshot. I think I pulled backwards, like... Nope, that was not it. I think you used to pull backwards, and like the direction you pulled, it would go in that opposite direction, kind of like you're cranking back a slingshot. But I think they made it so that you just aim in the direction you want to fire now. As you can tell, I do not use the slingshot very often. And I'm still just trying to delay for this ghost right here, and it's still not slayed. Now we have to wait for it to come all the way back, but I'm committed to slaying it at this point. Thank you, adorable sapling. I did not know there was an option for that. I probably should just get used to it with the current controls, but it's alright. Okay, now are we gonna slay it? Okay, there we go. That took way longer than it should have. And still no ectoplasm. But it's alright. Should be able to just blow up this ore here. Even if we don't make it all the way down, I might take a look at the next day and just finish the rest on day 24. Probably have enough time to do it on stream here even, so we might do that. We can go ahead and slay some enemies here. But I'm thinking... I'm thinking there's no way we'll make it to floor 120. I think a good goal right now would be floor 80. I think floor 80 is doable. We might need to start being a little bit more generous with our staircase usage. But again, I like not just spamming staircases to get down. Although on this floor we will, because it is a spiral floor. And I'm gonna just not drop the stuff off on this time. And on floor 70, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm a little bit low on health here. I think I can take a couple more hits though. You need to keep an eye on that. Should be able to use one more smash attack here. Kinda hard to see. Oh, there was some rocks in my way. And slay this guy. I'm not gonna worry about the Putrid Ghost because we remember what happened last time with that. They just have so much health. Let's go ahead and skip this floor. And I don't see a whole lot on this floor. I might skip this floor, but let's go ahead and slay the mushrooms for the coal. And we do get a staircase from that, so that's always nice. This floor looks like some nice coal potential right here. And a staircase, so that's always nice. And same thing right here. As you can see, floor 60 through 70 is probably the optimal floors for farming coal, if you want to farm coal. Otherwise, you can buy as much as you want from Clint as well. This floor is one of the bigger floors. I'm probably gonna just skip it. Do I have anything? I don't need the dwarf scroll. I think the strange one can give random status effects, so we don't want that. Not actually sure. I think it has some special effect. Mushroom. Eat the mushroom. Get rid of both of those eventually. Looks like I can eat both of them and still get full healing out of it. Alright, this floor looks decent. Looks like there's some radioactive ore, so we will go for that. Keep these rings on. Now I should be able to line this up. There we go. Just in case I started to mine it, just in case we didn't blow it up, but I guess I'd sit at the jungle floors. The jungle floors are probably honestly my favorite just because of all the mushrooms and getting the coal, but we're on to the frozen floors, and some of the skeletons on these floors can be pretty devastating. They can deal quite a bit of damage, almost enough damage to, I don't think one shot, but probably 2-shot KO you. Is there anything? I mean, there's going to be slimes eventually, so let's take that back. 940. Let's go ahead and let's start grabbing what we want to take back to the farm, just in case. I really don't need anything except for the horse flute. I'll take back the magic rock candy. Of course, I want to bring back the iridium rod and the hoe. I don't know if I need the galaxy sword necessarily. I can probably just leave it here. But this stuff I will take back with me. Probably gonna get rid of these, those, and the wood, because we won't be getting any more wood now. Unless we get some crates, but that's not that big of a deal. Alright. There's quite a bit of iron ore right there, so let's go ahead and place a bomb to blow that up. I forget how much damage these skulls do, but it looks like not too bad. Another quarry floor. This is our third quarry floor, I believe. Why not make another chest? That is true. I could place a chest and place it to the left of me. If I place it to the right of the current chest, then I have to like walk a little bit around to access it. But ideally, we're gonna be bringing back most of this stuff back to the farm. I don't really want to store a whole lot here at the mines, so I'm just gonna manually mine that. So I'm just gonna stick with one chest for now. Yeah, and those dudes do quite a bit of damage there. Probably should just skip this floor, but let's go ahead and slay this other guy. There we go. And we could either blow up some rocks and mine some rocks and get a staircase right away, or it could take a very long time. I'll give one bomb a shot, and if it doesn't work, then we're staircasing, and we're staircasing. Yeah, these last few frozen floors are kinda, or we can just get very lucky right off the bat staircase like that. Need to be mindful of my health here. But I'm doing alright for now. Let's go ahead and heal up. Going down to these guys. Oh, there was a staircase already for us, so that's my mistake there. Oh, we got 2 bone swords. Don't need either of those. Let's go ahead and just head on down. Ignore that iron ore. Slay these guys. On the monster rings. We have a few cherry bombs that we might as well try to use up. We do get a staircase there. Just grabbing the stone as well. I'm gonna just go ahead and mine this and then go down. And we're almost at floor 80. I think we might be able to get to floor 85. This floor is pretty deserted. I think I can just place a bomb right here. Probably get a ladder from that. Yep, there we go. And now we're making it down to floor 80. So should just drop off whatever here. Is there anything I will for sure get more of? Let's take this back. More Omnigears, more Geodes. Drop off the Crystal Fruit, Frozen Tears, and I guess the Emerald. But everything else we should probably get more of. Oh, probably no more bone shards actually, although I would like to take those back to the farm, I guess. But I could make another chest there. I don't have enough wood to do so, but maybe in the future. We'll go ahead and just bomb this floor. This is a nice small floor that is easy for bombing. Just right in the middle here. Get the staircase there. Head on down. These guys, we'll see how much. Okay, they take just a few hits to kill, so with the smash attack and mashing the attack button, we should be able to instant kill those guys if we want to. I do want the gold ore, so let's go ahead and craft a bomb. Of course, it costs gold ore to make the bombs, but we usually get a good amount back, so. And we get the staircases and whatever, so it's usually always worth it to blow up quite a few rocks, and especially if there's ore nodes with bombs. And it's 12:30, let's just head down. Let's see, I ran out of coffee, so let's go ahead and get that buff back. I can lay down a bomb right there. Oh, a little bit of the rock got a little bit in my way there, but that's okay. Ooh, there is a radioactive ore down there, but there are enemies right here to slay, and I feel bad ignoring the radioactive ore, but I'm just kind of in the just get down as fast as I can mode right now for fun. And of course, unlike the Skull Cavern one, once we complete this, we can keep the mines in the upgrade version like this and keep farming radioactive ore when we want to. So that's why I'm not as concerned about farming all the floors and getting a bunch of loot right now. I'm more concerned about just getting down as fast as I can. I don't need the aquamarine. Now, obviously using a lot of staircases, we could have made it down to floor 120. using no staircases or just a few? Probably not. I'm sure it's possible with a little bit more efficiency than I had, but I think it's alright. I think we did a pretty decent job here. I think we'll line up the time nicely with floor 90. I don't think we'll be able to make it to floor 95 at this point, so I will go ahead and just mine these ore nodes here because we should have a little bit of extra time after we make it to floor 90 anyway, so yeah, there's a staircase already there. I am going for the gold. Oops, meant to pick the stuff up there, but that's okay. I probably don't need the sap. Let's go ahead and get both of these radioactive ore nodes and get the gold ore as well, and then we make it to floor 90. And we'll have a little bit of extra time, so I might as well slay some enemies here. Yeah, I probably should have... Second chest probably would be pretty helpful, but that's okay. And that's floor 90. We're at 140. I think we've got everything we want to bring back to the farm with us, so I guess we just head down and slay some more enemies. What I could do is go to the Dust Sprite floors. I'm gonna eat the cheese just so I don't get knocked out here. But we can select quite a few Void Spirits here. And then we pass out. Ooh, there was a diamond and a radioactive ore node over there. Would have been nice to get, but that's okay. We're on to day 24 now. So, real quick, I am going to stop my recording, which I use for the gameplay footage. And then, if I do day 24, I will need to remember to restart that. So, it is a neutral luck day. I don't think there's anything important to do today, so I think we will just go ahead and finish the Danger in the Deep. Next day is the Feast of the Winter Star, not too concerning. But what we do need to check is our kegs. I'm not sure if it's today or tomorrow or even the next day that our kegs are ready, but I think they will be ready pretty soon. Let me find my spicy eel or whatever. There we go. And right here is just the preview of the day for now, so I'm just gonna clear out my inventory right here. Of course, on the real day, I wouldn't be just trashing everything like this. But we are getting very close to year 2, so at some point I need to change this to Artisan to get the sell bonus. And eventually, maybe I want the crab pot perk for the fishing. Everything else probably keep the same. See what the mail is. George gives us some stone. We'll get a bunch of pass out messages. Alright, so we'll head down to the... Oh, it looks like our kegs are ready, so that is definitely something we'll need to take care of today. The oak resin tappers are also ready, which means the ones up at the railroad area, spa area, are also going to be ready. So that's a very important thing to tend to today. Since it is the 24th, putting in new starfruit, they won't be ready until after year 2. So I'm not too concerned about making more kegs right now. I still will make more kegs if I can, just because we'll want some more money going into year 2. But the big milestone sort of thing is the how much I can make before year 2. Unfortunately, we probably won't be able to afford all of the obelisks and whatnot, but I feel like I've been focusing a whole lot more on completing the perfection goals than the actual min-maxing aspect of this. There's a whole bunch of beach forageables there. Wow. That looks just about the same as it did yesterday. One shrimp and a whole bunch of other stuff, which is quite unfortunate. So we will have to come here once again, harvest these crab pots, and hopefully we'll get some better luck. Maybe it'd be worth it to get this thing, the never get trash. Although sometimes the trash can be useful, so that's why I don't want to get that perk. There's a lot of decisions to be made. I don't think there's any need to go to Ginger Island today, but we'll go ahead and see if we need to for any reason. I think the only things would be if there was a snake vertebrae artifact spot or whatever the other thing is that we need. Looks like there are no artifact spots down here. I don't think they can even show up on the... Well, I think they can on the sand, actually. Doesn't look like there are any artifact spots to dig up. And there are no crops here that are ready, so probably don't need to do anything here. We'll go ahead and check out the dig site. I'll go this way just in case there are any artifact spots along the way. What fish am I looking for? I'm looking for the lobster and the crab, which can be found from the ocean crab pots. Unfortunately, the crabs we get from the mines don't count towards that. We have to actually catch them from the crab pots. Wow, looks like there's no artifact spots whatsoever. There is a panning spot there. We already got the fossilized tails, so probably don't need to worry about that. And yeah, so gonna go back to the farm here. It is a neutral luck day, so we won't have as much luck as we did previously, but we should be able to reach floor 120 now. It's not anybody's birthday today, so I don't have to worry about that. I think the greenhouse is likely ready. I'll probably end up having to, yeah, get the fruit trees, the coffee, the ancient fruit, all of that. I'm certain the mushrooms are ready. And can always pet the animals, so yeah, we'll probably take care of all these farm chores first thing, then ride our horse into town to the sewers, and then we can warp from the sewers to the mountain, unless we want to ride the horse up, because we might want to take a stop at Robin's, get ourselves another fish pond, because she might be done with the shortcuts now. I will have to take a look at that. Speed buff. Even when I'm not currently playing what will be the day, I still like the speed buff, just so when I'm practicing here or getting the preview here, it's a little bit more time efficient. And yeah, it looks like the shortcuts are opened, and it's good timing now, because now we can just, you know, pick up those, move them. We just need one slot open there because we have the horse flute, so so that shortcut isn't crazy useful. I mean, if we go from there to our oak resin up here, maybe we can make some use of it. Let's see. Huh, dinosaur egg. I don't know if I've ever dug up one of those before. I always get them from the dinosaurs at Skull Cavern now. Robin is in bed right now, it looks like. And she's still in bed. What day is it? It's Wednesday, so she should come to her counter. We'll see precisely what time she comes. And usually you can access the shop screen before they actually get to the counter. So like, right there. 8:10. At 8:10, we're good to get something from Robin. I don't want house renovations. I want a fish pond. So that requires seaweed and green algae. Okay. I need to start writing this stuff down because everything we're going to be needing to bring with us, if I don't write it down, I will forget. So 5 seaweed, 5 green algae, and we'll be able to sell something to get that little bit of extra money that we need. I'm not too worried about that. It's just 5,000 G. Oh, and let me just look it up real quick. The fish pond requires 200 stone. Okay, almost forgot about the stone. 200 stone. Okay. We could give Sebastian a gift. While we're there, we'll give Sebastian a gift. So I will write down Void Egg. We could give Maru a gift, although her birthday will come up in somewhat soon in summer. Like, so basically before the end of year 2. I mean, arguably same with Sebastian and everybody else, but I don't know. I might get a gift for Maru as well. We could give a gift to Alex along the way, probably. I mean, we don't have... I mean, we could make a complete breakfast, probably. Or maybe a salmon dinner. But probably just give him a liked gift because we're not... It's not his birthday or anything. And I could just give, like, you know, pretty much like most of the town gifts if I really wanted to, but you know, the more people I give gifts to, the more time it's gonna take, and like going all the way up to Abigail's room, all the way up to Caroline, it's just gonna start adding up. So I probably should keep the gifts rather limited. But I think Sebastian for sure, probably Alex. Only Pierre if we go inside his shop to sell stuff. Although I might just trash things to get money. Like... Okay, maybe not. Yeah, so this is right here, sort of the process that I go through before I plan the videos. But usually it's a lot more of me just kind of staring at the screen and just waiting. So I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum right now. But we're still in the planning process here. So I'm going to write this down now. We're going to start off with farm chores, then kegs, although we might want to craft some more kegs. There's a whole bunch of oak resin. Let's see how much starfruit we have. I'm sure we have way more starfruit than we do kegs. Yeah, for sure. So we do the farm stuff around here first. Then the next thing, we go to town. We could take the fast travel to the mines to get to Robin, or use the mountain warp totem, whichever works. But we go to Robin right after, by Fish Pond. And then after that, we're right by the tappers, so we harvest tappers. And then after that, we can take that new shortcut that's up there to the kegs, cycle all of our kegs, end up back by the bus stop, come right back to the farm here, drop off all of that stuff that we got from, I mean, all it's going to be is starfruit wine and whatever other tapping stuff we got. But still, we can come back to the farm, drop all that stuff off, and then head on back to the mines and finish the Danger in the Deep. So I'm going to do one little preview run here before we do the actual run. And this is just to see if there happens to be anybody that will work out for giving a gift. Like the timing will work out well or not. So we will have to come to this chest to get our spicy eel or crab cakes, whatever we decide to eat. And of course we'll drop off all of this stuff in the chests here. Make sure everything gets organized properly. Go into the greenhouse. Oh, I think I forgot to get the jades yesterday. Okay, that's not a big deal. I'll need to mark down, look at the jades today. And we'll want to smelt something as well. Maybe I guess iron. We can always transmute our extra iron into gold, make some more crystallariums. Probably make, well, I can make 7 crystallariums. I guess every bit counts. How much iron do we have? We have quite a few iron bars. I could transmute some. We do need those for kegs. We can only make 65 more kegs unless I smelt more copper. So maybe I'll smelt some copper bars. Let me write that down. Smelt copper. And copper finishes quick, so after that we can smelt another round of copper. Or potentially do iron. Nothing particular on a Wednesday. Pretty sure there's nothing particular from the Desert Trader or anything on a Wednesday that we need. What else? What else? We will take care of the animals. So, however long that takes. And then what do we do? I mean, we could craft a warp tone to the mountains. They're pretty cheap. 25 stone, 1 iron bar, 1 hardwood. So, might end up doing that. It's probably worth it. We'll go to probably our tappers first, because if we come up here, it makes more sense to just go up to our tappers and then down to Robin. So we would come up here, harvest all of these, however long that takes. Then come down here. Then we would visit Robin here. And okay, so we would need to time it so that we get here at earliest 8:10. And we'll kill a little bit of more time, giving Sebastian a gift. We can give Mario a gift as well. So maybe we don't need to necessarily craft that warp totem. Of course, spending the time getting the tappers up there will take a little bit more time. But after that, we can come over here. Cycle all these kegs here. And then after the kegs, cycle these kegs. Then we go back to the farm. And then after the farm, we go to the mines and finish the danger in the deep. So I think that's about it. I'm a little bit hesitant to just restart the day and just go at it. I don't know if I need to do any more planning or not, but I guess this is kind of the live process of coming up with these min-max days. I guess we'll see how it goes. Alright. Loading in. I'm going to remember to hit the record button. Start recording. Alright. We got that. So we should be good there. Unfortunately, we don't have a food speed buff, so we're going to have a little bit of a slower time getting out of bed here, but that's okay. It is just a neutral luck day, which is fine. Alright, so we definitely didn't use the hoe. Getting rid of that. Don't need to bring that with. We will cycle the crab pots today, so I'm going to... You know, it makes no difference between bringing the iridium rod or bringing the bait without the iridium rod, so because they both take up one slot because the bait just goes in there, so might as well bring both. Won't use any magic rock candy today. We will bring the cheese and the cave carrots. Nothing else from here except for spicy eel. Just because we're low on spicy eel, I'm going to start off the day with the crab cakes. But once that wears off, I'll switch to the spicy eels for the mines, just for that +1 luck. I don't think I need anything here, just some stuff for crafting bombs with. I think we're good there. Okay, do I want to warp to the beach? 10 fiber. Probably not. I don't want to waste the fiber. I'm going to craft a warp totem mountains though, because that one's a lot cheaper. We got so much stone, lots of iron bars, but not a whole lot of coral, not a whole lot of fiber. I probably should also forage the beach while I'm down there, because there was quite a bit of coral. Probably could drop off that galaxy sword. Alright, I'm just putting these in here temporarily so I can grab 2 milk and an egg. Hello there, curvy wyvern. It looks like both of these are done here. And this whole time I thought I had pickles brewing, but apparently I did not. So we need to grab a vegetable and get pickles brewing. The easiest vegetable is probably just a beet. Those are cheap. I'm wasting a little bit of time here going all the way back up here, but it's really not that big of a deal. Get rid of these geodes. Don't want those anymore. Hello, Simon. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Good to see you. Glad you can make the stream. Drop all this stuff off here. I do want the fishing rod. I don't need the sword. Don't need that cheese. I want the spicy eel. I need to grab some gold ore. I'm gonna grab copper to smelt. Need the jades from there. Gonna craft some crystallariums. Trying to make sure I didn't forget anything here. Let's go ahead and get the copper smelting. By the time I finish putting all this copper in, the first one's gonna be ready. The copper goes so fast. I mean, probably not that exaggerated, but still goes pretty fast. Don't want that sword there anymore. We will need to sell something. One, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna grab the stuff for the fish pond now, just so I don't forget that later. We need, what, 200 stone? 200 stone, yep. I'm gonna grab the exact amount, although probably not necessary. What else do I need? What else do I need? I've got the bait for cycling the crab pots. I will hit up the animals and then grab a better quality void egg for Sebastian. Okay, I think I just go in here. I will place those down, grab the jades first. Alright, there we go. Oops, forgot something important. Forgot that you gotta fill those. Alright, there we go. Luckily I didn't go too far from my shed, so it didn't really waste all that much time. We'll cycle the ancient fruit here. I should have enough inventory space here. We have 3 types of coffee beans, 3 types of ancient fruit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 types of fruit, so we need 1 more spot free. I'm just gonna leave the cheese in there. And now we should have enough inventory spots free. Alright, so this will be a lot better with the iridium bands. But basically, I'm just gonna pause it every time I right click the trees here, just so that I can make sure I pick everything up. If I just, did a lap around, I would be leaving a bunch of fruits behind, and I don't want to be doing that. And I'd have to double back for them, and it takes too much time. Of course, my strategy there takes a lot more real life time, but that's okay. And yep, we have exactly enough inventory spots. Let's go ahead and throw in this ancient fruit here. The copper is ready, so we'll do another round of copper, just because we might want to craft, or we might have enough oak resin to be able to craft enough kegs, where the copper could become the limiting factor. Well, there's a big mistake right there. I didn't grab enough copper ore. That's a bit annoying. It's quite a bit annoying, actually. That could almost call for a restart of the day. Let's see, it's only 8:10, yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just quickly grab the rest of the items I need, and then I'm gonna take I did this earlier, it worked kinda well. I'm gonna take a screenshot of my inventory, so that really just a silver void egg. No gold star void egg. I guess that's what I get for not petting my animals every day. But what we'll do is I'll take a screenshot of my final inventory, and then I'll do one more restart of the day, and that way I can grab everything a whole lot faster and make sure I have everything and all that. Do I want anything from here? Probably not. I'll just come in here, pet the animals. All of my trees are ready, so I probably should chop down my trees. Let me check how many seeds I have. I do have a bunch of, oh yeah, seeds aren't going to be the limiting factor here. It's going to be tree fertilizer. Where is my, okay. Yeah, we can only craft 14. We're getting towards the end of winter here, so I might just chop down the trees and not replant them today. We would want to craft a tropical curry, because that's +4 foraging. Get more wood from all of our trees. It needs coconut, pineapple, and hot pepper. Let me add that to my list. Pineapple, coconut, hot pepper. Alright, got that down. Okay, coconuts are in here. And ooh, I might not have pineapple here. Pineapple might be at the Ginger Island. Yeah, so I should have a, I could just eat an Autumn's Bounty or Survival Burger here. Yeah, Survival Burger is better. So I'll just go ahead and eat that instead. Probably don't want to craft that many tree fertilizer. Oh, I do have some in there, but we'll see. I'm still justifying if it'll be worth it to replant trees or not today. Only have 3 mahogany seeds, although I will gain some more after I chop down those trees. The one thing I'm worried about is my gift giving route today. we aren't going to be doing a whole lot. We're just going to be going mainly straight to the mines after we cycle the kegs and harvest our tree tappers. But I don't know where I'm going right now. I took the weirdest route to get to town. I don't know why I just didn't go straight from the bus stop. Well, maybe this is faster to get to the beach. I don't know. Because I will be coming to the beach to do this, so I just want to real quick check if Elliot will be home. It looks like he will, so I will mark down that I will bring a pomegranate. Oh, and a pumpkin for Krobus. I want to stop at the, let's see, pumpkin for Krobus. I'll stop at the sewers, mainly for the Shrine of Uncertainty. And we will need, let's see, 5,000 for the fish pond, plus 10,000 for the Shrine of Uncertainty, minus 1591 is what we have, so we'll need to earn 13,409 G. We could sell some iridium bars to Clint. That might be the easiest thing to do. Looks like Sebastian's heading out. So if I do give Sebastian a gift at the carpenter shop, it'll have to be early, but we probably will get there pretty early. Let's see. Yeah, at first I was thinking this day is going to be just, a couple of things and then the Danger in the Deep quest, but it looks like there's quite a bit to get done today. Looks like there will be quite a bit to do. I don't have the pickles yet for that. I'm not going to bother gathering that row. Unless I pass by it, then I'll grab it. Okay, so I'm thinking what I might do is save my actual run of this day for another stream. I might do it pretty soon because I've got a pretty good idea of what I want to do, but I don't have a whole lot of time now. I do need to get going rather soon, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of last planning right here, but we probably won't be playing through this day today. Originally, I was like thinking we have quite a bit of time left. I was thinking this day would be fast. It would not take much planning. We'd just go to the Danger in the Deep and just do that, but it looks like there is quite a bit of things to get done today. We'll need to wake up and then take care of the farm chores. Then we'll need to get a fish pond from Robin here. Then we'll need to go up here, harvest the tappers. Then we have to go all the way to our kegs. And then at some point, either before or after, we need to go to the beach and cycle our crab pots down there. And before we go to Robin, we need to sell enough money for the fish pond, as well as sell enough money for the Statue of Uncertainty. So the order of doing all this does matter a little bit. And it'll probably take a little bit more planning, that I'll need to write out an actual plan for this day, but that's alright. We made some good progress here on the mines. We got all the way to floor 90, so we started at floor 10 because we got the 10 from day 22. So we made 80 floors in one day. And I think we may have used maybe 6 staircases. Maybe 6 to... I think no more than 10. Probably no more than 10 crafted staircases in order to get that far down. So at least 70 floors naturally. I mean, of course, some of them are just the elevator floors like this where you just go right down, but still, I think it was pretty decent for not using a whole lot of staircases and bombs, and only 1 magic rock handy, but that's alright. I didn't really want to keep restarting that day until I got the perfect run, so I think for what it was pretty good. I think I'll start wrapping up here. Thanks for everybody who could make the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting in the chat. I always appreciate it. And I think I was able to show a good amount of kind of what I do before I actually run a day. We'll run this day next time, and the footage from day 23, I'll be able to make that into a video, so that should be uploaded soon whenever I get time to work on that. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.